Hello Millwall Tube. Reflections video for the game which ended this afternoon at the Den. Millwall 1, Birmingham 0. Now, you're going to hear a lot of talk because, again, straight in the door, sit down, bish, bash, bosh, on with the video, and there we go. You're going to hear a lot of talk over the weekend from all them fan channels and vlogs and people like that. You're going to hear loads of talk about winning ugly and how sometimes you have to win games ugly. Well, I'm going to say it first. You do. It wasn't pretty this afternoon. It ain't been pretty for the last 3 games. But at the start of that, if you'd been told that under Neil Harris we were going to take 10 points out of 12 and still be unbeaten, you would have snapped. You would have said, that's arm off, wouldn't you? I would have done. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I would. And what a result this afternoon. The fact when it comes as late as that is so sweet, or such a sickener if you're on the opposing side. Lovely, jubbly. Japhet Tanganga rising and heading the ball in. And this is where we're going to start. Remember the other week when I said about when he played at Southampton, he was ready to get his head knocked off to put the ball in the net. Neil Harris has obviously told him what it means or takes to be a Millwall player, and he is embracing that. And I don't care what anyone says, there is more of the Harry Cripps or Rhino about him as a centre-half than there is Franz Beckenbauer. You tell Japhet Tanganga to play the ball out, he's going to struggle. You tell him to tackle and just get rid of it, he's going to do well and come out and support Coops at corners, and you've got your man. Yes, I think he'll have a bright future for us. Talking of bright futures, Michael Obafemi, another game where you can see he's getting just that little bit edged of fitness back, and he's going to be sharp like Neil Harris, a gaffer, was saying during the week about him. Great, incidentally, crack with Dino, Ali and all of their mates in Mel's Caff. Big shout out to them. Love the place. But I'm rambling now. I should get back to the game. Neither side really created much in the first half. It was cagey, which you expect them to be, these kind of battles. No one's going to throw everything at the kitchen sink. They're going to be cagey affairs, and they were. Having said that, I recall we made a couple of half chances. One which Duncan Watmore, who did, bless him, have an off day, but he missed one, and I could have, well, let's just say I wasn't very pleased with Zion Fleming when the ball came to him. All that stuff he does before the match, curling in shots or curling them just over the bar. I've seen stronger back passes than that one. But I'm not going to dwell on the negative because there's so much positive about this at the moment. It doesn't matter what the teams below us are doing because we are winning games and we're not losing games. And as long as we do that, we've now made a cushion, I think, of 5 points between us and the bottom 3. We can go to that bunch of Yorkshire puddings next week. He says being very, very polite indeed. And I reckon we'll grind out a draw, if I'm honest. I don't think they're going to beat us. Nah, they ain't going to beat us. They haven't seen the new supercharged Neil Harris Millwall. Well, they did, but that was a few years back. And they're going to see him again next weekend, next Sunday, I do believe. What a result. Millwall 1, Birmingham 0. Standout players, Ryan Leonard, as always, was a standout player. George Honeyman, as I said to the boys, he plays until you think to yourself, you just think to yourself, if that geezer, if he takes another step forward, he's so knackered, cream crackered, he is going to just drop on the floor. So you've got to include him, and you've got to include my man, Tanganga. I haven't given him outright man of the match because he tried again in the first half. He must have had a mind slip and he played the ball across the 18-yard box and he nearly cost us in a very dangerous situation. I think Ryan Leonard cleaned up. But midfield too worked hard as well, Billy and Sav. And yeah, it's only in the final third that we're finding it difficult, which we've done all season, to be fair, to finish these things off. But what a time to do it. When you do that with a minute, well, there was 3 or 4 minutes, wasn't there? Added on, it is so sweet. Wow. Remember way back in August when Bristol City did it to us, and then we did it to them, and now we've done it to those lovely Zulu Warriors of Birmingham. Another celebratory cup of tea. Tastes that much sweeter. Japhet Tanganga this weekend, man. You are like a McDonald's. Why? I'm loving it. Come on, you Lions.